Alright, what is up, guys? Welcome to Madden 24 franchise mode. Now, maybe some of you have saw my league franchise mode where I can control every team. We're not gonna do that anymore. I'm just gonna control one team. It's a lot easier doing it that way instead of trying to play through every single team, try and rebuild every single player and shit like that. So we're just gonna control one team and still keep up around the league, still, see how, you know, generated players are building or developing, real life players are developing, see which players go to which teams. But we are going to do a Detroit Lions franchise here. My favorite team, of course, Detroit. I'm a big sports fan. I pretty much don't care what teams win unless you're playing Detroit, because Detroit is my team all the way. Almost went to the Super Bowl. Really close. Well, we really choked in that game in the second half. But anyway, yeah, we're going to jump into the Detroit Lions franchise. And yeah, I'll see y'all when it kicks off. Alright, so here we are. We're going to be an owner here. I like playing franchise as an owner because you can fire coaches and all that kind of stuff. Rebuild your stadiums, set prices, all that kind of stuff. You can control all of the marketing and shit as an owner. And I might jump into some teams, and like if they need a new stadium or anything like that, I'll probably jump in there as an owner and then rebuild their stadium, give them a new stadium, and then retire that owner so that way I'm not controlling both teams. But some teams definitely need a new stadium. I may jump into every team and rebuild stadiums and stuff like that. But yeah, for right now, here we are, Detroit Lions. We are going to simulate the first year and get to the offseason and the draft and all that kind of stuff. And then season number 2, we will start playing all these games. Most of every game we will play. I don't want to, play a game per episode, but we might jump into like key moments of games and stuff like that. Play full games. Kind of do like a fast pace, but not like a really fast pace. But yeah, in this first year, we're going to simulate the first year. And then season number 2, we're going to start playing some games. I don't know why I repeated myself. But anyway, I will see y'all when we get probably to the playoffs. Alright, I wanted to show you guys the top prospects for this first year. There is top 5 quarterbacks in this class. For some reason, it probably won't stay like that when we get to the end of the season. But there's 5 quarterbacks. See if there's any more in the first round. There's 5 quarterbacks projected to go in the first round. And then some late round, some day 2, day 3 guys. And then some undrafted quarterbacks here. Well, that's a lot of quarterbacks. It's expected to go that early. We are probably going to be looking at probably a defensive lineman, possibly a linebacker, definitely safeties and corners. We might, if one of these top quarterbacks fall, we might get one because Jared Goff, I love Jared Goff, but he is, not. I really wouldn't say he's not a franchise quarterback, but I don't know. We can definitely get a quarterback to sit behind him for a year or two, because he is like 29 now, so we could definitely get one of these younger guys to be behind him. Some big quarterbacks, 6'6", 227 from Washington State. That's a big quarterback. A 6'6", 233 quarterback. There are some monstrous quarterbacks. Some pocket passers in here. That's crazy. But yeah, I just saw when I was setting up the draft class, I was like, holy shit. 5 quarterbacks in the top 5 picks. That is insane. Some outside linebackers. These are top 10 prospects in the defensive end. So, yeah, we'll definitely see how the draft falls out when we get there. And I'll see y'all when we get to the playoffs. All right, here we are at the mid-season mark. We are 3-4. We're sucking ass right now. So, but there is some players that we need to look at to bring back here. CJ, Gardner, Johnson. Definitely going to try and get him to come back. I wish Detroit would have kept him. But, of course, he went back to the Eagles. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. Our defensive secondary sucks even worse than it did last year. So, but we're going to try and bring CJ Gardner Johnson back to Detroit. I mean, we could definitely offer him this, see if he'll take it. I'll bump the bonus up to $5 million. Why not? Be a leader of the defense. I'm happy to sign and play for this great organization. So, CJ Gardner Johnson is back on a 4-year deal. Jonah Jackson, I wish Detroit would have kept him too. But hopefully they can replace him. He just wants a 2-year deal. Why not? See if he'll sign this. Boom. Possibly next season I might mess with the XP sliders. I feel like some positions don't develop good. But we'll see. James Houston. I like James Houston. I've always been a fan of him. A 1-year contract. Yeah, we could. We'll need more time. Okay, we might. If he doesn't sign before the offseason, we might offer him a longer contract just because he's still young. Romeo Okwara. I don't know. I mean, James Houston didn't really want to come back. Romeo. I think Detroit kept him in real life. I mean, maybe go 3-3. He is a starter. Bump up that bonus, and I'll sign. We might do that. Emmanuel Mosley. Well, we might do it because he's going to be our top corner next year. Because Cameron Sutton, I'm releasing his ass when we get to the offseason because he's a piece of shit person. So, definitely going to release his ass. We'll see what he wants. He's pretty cheap. A veteran leader. See if he signs this. It's a perfect offer. There we go. He's our top corner, so we kind of do need to bring him back. Josh Reynolds. Yeah, I'm not going to bring him back. I think Detroit brought him back in real life. But we're not going to bring him back. Julian Okwara. Might as well. We might give him a 1-year offer, so he could be a trade option next year. Well, we're bringing him back next year. Will Harris. I do like Will Harris. He is 27 now. Well, let's try and sign him till he's 30. We'll give him $2 million and then a $2 million signing bonus. There we go. Bring him back till he's 30. He's just a good depth player. Denzel Mibbs. I'm not going to bring him back. Khalif Raymond. I mean, he's pretty cheap. 2 years. I mean, this is probably what I would offer him. I'll even give him a little bit bonus. He's a good returner. But, yeah, I think we'll do this. He is 29. He'll be 30 next year. But he's a good depth wide receiver. Justin Jackson. I don't think I'm going to bring him back. Jerry Jacobs. I do like Jerry Jacobs. I liked him when he was in college. He's played pretty well for Detroit. Well, he's 24. We could lock him up for a while. Maybe give him like a 5-year contract. Maybe like 5 years, $3 million, and give him a $1 million signing bonus. Boom. Pretty cheap, bro. Got him till he's like almost 30. Brock White. I do like Brock White. He is our backup to Sam Laporta. Definitely want to bring him back. He'll be a cheap guy. We sign him for a 4-year contract. Give him maybe $2.5 million and a $2 million signing bonus. He's back. Yeah, a lot of players. Yeah, let's just go by position. Nate Sudfeld, we're not going to bring him back. Justin Jackson, we're not going to bring back. Well, we're going to get a new fullback. I like developing a generative fullback. We're not going to bring either of these two back. Marvin Jones Jr., maybe if he comes back on like a cheap deal. Definitely not 2 years. Maybe like, I'll give him this, like right here. I'd even bump it up to 2-2. Real poor. Yeah, I don't think we're going to bring Marvin Jones Jr. back. He's just 33. He's still a good receiver. I'm not paying him $15 million. So, well, he's like a third wide receiver. Tight ends we already did. Any linemen? We're not bringing him back. He's 28, only a 62 overall. That's bad. Not gonna bring back. I'm not even gonna try and say his name. This dude we'll bring back. He's pretty cheap. We'll bring him back for a year. I was looking for a better fit, but I'll reconsider with more offers like this. So he might come back. He was looking for something, a different offer. But Glasnow, I definitely want to bring him back. I know Detroit brought him back in real life. He plays at Michigan, my favorite school. He is 31, but I think we could get him for like 3 more years, maybe like $3 million each. He's just a good bridge player there at tackle, and he's back. I'm glad Detroit brought him back in real life because he really wanted to come back. So it's lineman Penei Sewell. We will probably accept the 5th-year option because he is going to cost a pretty penny. But Penei Sewell, a fucking monster. The best tackle in the league. I don't care what anyone says. James Houston, we already did. Romeo, we submitted an offer. Jalen Reeves, Maven, Anthony Pittman, we're not going to bring back. Reeves, Maven, bring him back maybe on like a cheap deal. Maybe $2 million and a $500K signing bonus. There we go. He's back till he's 30. So Anthony Pittman, we already decided. No middle linebackers, no right outside linebackers. Khalil Dorsey, not going to bring him back. Free safety, none. Strong safety, none. Riley Patterson, I think we'll bring him back. Well, possibly maybe look for a new kicker. But we'll offer him this. Works. Kickers are cheap. And I don't think Jack Fox is not a free agent yet. So there we go. At the mid-season mark, sign some players back. And yes, I mean, we can check out a mock draft before we sim the rest of the way. I mean, mock draft 1 came out, and it looks like Brian Mayer, the first quarterback, could go off the board to the Bears. Are they gonna? And like, if some teams like draft a player that's starting over their new guy, we might definitely trade their old quarterback to a different team, like do a manual trade, and then, retire just to try and, make it seem more realistic. But the Bears sign a quarterback that's better than Justin Fields, then, he'll probably get traded. But some linebackers going early. Number 1 pick could be a San Diego State left end. Just trying to see. These quarterbacks don't seem like they're going high. Thinking we might take a corner at 16. Possibly. Maybe we might drop back because the cornerback class is really good. Seth Andrews could go to the Raiders. I could see that happening. Washington State, the 6'6" fucking monster. So right now, it looks like only 2 quarterbacks out of the 5 first-round quarterbacks that were there in Week 1 are projected to go into the first round. But here's mock draft 2. Oh, Deron Tyson, 4th to the Broncos. All right, so the second mock draft, it looks like Deron Tyson from Purdue could be the second quarterback off the board. He seems like a really good quarterback with his raw ratings over there. Purdue or the Broncos do need a franchise quarterback. Looks like did we move up to 10? It must be projecting trades in here. Huh. I don't know. I've never done like a franchise like this in a while, so definitely trying to get back into the swing of things. Still only, alright, so it looks like 4 of the top 5 quarterbacks are going, looks like projected into the first round. The Jaguars could take a quarterback. I mean, depends on how Trevor Lawrence develops, I guess. Seth Andrews, I don't know. I can't. Will Levis could have some competition if that's who they take. They think it's going to be a Bills and 49ers Super Bowl right now. Well, yeah, let's go ahead. And we're going to go ahead and sim all the way to the playoffs. And I'll see y'all when we get to the playoffs. All right. So in the Super Bowl, it's the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys finally bring a championship home, the NFC Championship, and they are in their first Super Bowl in a long time. And the Ravens beat the Chiefs in the divisional rounds by 3 and beat the Bills in the AFC Championship game. So here's your first 2 AFC and NFC Championship games. And yeah, Ravens and Cowboys. I'm rooting for the Ravens. I tell you that much. The only people that like the Dallas Cowboys are the Dallas Cowboys. But here we can go through all the rounds. The Bills beat the Jaguars. The Titans defeated the Bengals. And the Ravens defeated the Jets in a very low-scoring game. And then we had the Chiefs take on the Ravens. The Ravens got the upper hand in that one. They won by 3. That's surprising. And then the Titans lose against the Bills. And the AFC Championship game, of course, the Ravens defeated the Bills by 6 points. And in that first round, Panthers put up 36 points against the Falcons, who only scored 17 in the wild card round. The 49ers defeated the Saints by a touchdown. And the Rams defeated the Packers by a touchdown. Cowboys defeated the Panthers 28-7. And the 49ers beat the Rams in-state rivals by 4 points. And then the 49ers get whooped by the Cowboys in the NFC Championship game. And the Super Bowl, Baltimore Ravens versus the Dallas Cowboys. And let's go ahead and see what happens. Let's go through the yearly awards first. MVP, Lamar Jackson. And the Detroit Lions, Jared Goff finished 10th. But Lamar Jackson wins another MVP. Let's go through the AFC Offensive Player of the Year, Lamar Jackson. Defensive Player of the Year, Von Miller. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Zay Flowers. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. How about them Texans, bro? They're going to be unstoppable real soon. The best QB, Lamar Jackson. Best running back, Austin Eckler. Best receiver, Keenan Allen. Best, really? Oh, this is the AFC. Best O-lineman, Kevin something. I believe he came to Detroit. And then best D-lineman, Von Miller. Best linebacker, Khalil Mack. Chargers getting some best players awards, bro. Best DB, Jalen Ramsey. Best kicker, Justin Tucker. Of course, he's a legend. And then let's go to the NFC. Offensive Player of the Year, Jalen Hurts. Amon-Ra St. Brown finished 7th. Defensive Player of the Year, Michael Parsons, of course. He had Aiden Hutchinson finishing 6th. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Bijan Robinson. And Jahmyr Gibbs and Sam Laporta, 7th and 8th. Some noticeable. JSN finished 5th. Bryce Young finished 4th. Jordan Addison 3rd. Jack Campbell finished 1st, and then he won the Defensive Player of the Year. Brian Branch right behind him. So really two good studs. Best QB, Jalen Hurts. Best running back, Bijan Robinson. Best receiver, Brandon. I can't say his last name. Amon-Ra St. Brown finished 3rd. Damn. Some really good receivers in this voting. Zach Martin finished for the best offensive lineman. Best defensive lineman, Michael Parsons. Aiden Hutchinson finished 5th. Best linebacker, Brian Burns. That's now with the Giants in real life. I don't know if I'll do any real life trades. We might. We'll see. Best DB, Jamel Dean. Finished the best DB. Oh God, I can't fucking read. Best kicker, Eddie Pinero. I don't fucking know. I butchered his name. But those are your awards right there. Let's go ahead and sim to the offseason. Alright, the Dallas Cowboys could not bring home the big ones. The Baltimore Ravens win their 3rd Super Bowl. Lamar Jackson, MVP. Mike McCarthy, Coach of the Year. We already know the Defensive Players of the Year. You got a Detroit Lion Rookie of the Year in there. But the Dallas Cowboys came up 6 points away from winning it all. And alright, let's go ahead and get to the free agency part. I mean, well, let's check out the retirements. Case Keenum retires. Jerry Hughes Jr. retires. Harrison Smith retires. Danico Audrey retires. Nick Foles retires. Patrick Peterson retires. Cameron Jordan retires. Here's some players y'all might see. Oh, Marvin Jones Jr. decided to retire anyway. Tyrone Taylor, Trent Williams, Calais Campbell. A lot of these guys were playing when I was like real young. Jason Kelsey, Mason Crosby, Jared McKinnon. So, yep, definitely some Matt Prater, a longtime Detroit Lion. And then some free agent guys that retired. Fuck, I'm yawning. Alright, let's go ahead and get to re-sign players. Alright, players. We have 4 contracts. Well, we did most of the signing during the season. Alright, so all these guys down here are all franchise tag guys. I mean, he's the last chance. Let's go by position. No. Josh Reynolds, no. Denzel Mims, no. No tight ends. No. I mean, try and bring him back like as a backup. I don't know, what more do you want? It's the best I'm going to get you. He's going to go to free agency. Works for me. Panay Sewell, we're going to accept the 5th-year option. James Houston, try and bring him back. Give him a bigger contract. Maybe a 4-year contract. Maybe $3 million and a 2.5 signing bonus. He's back. I think the longer contract worked for him. Romeo Hakour, we can probably try, and he wants a little more money. Maybe 3.5. I'm just not interested in signing. It's alright, he's gonna walk. He's gonna test the proper way, I guess. That's alright. No D tackles. Anthony Pittman, no. Khalil Dorsey, no. But yeah, I think everyone else is good. Alright. Let's go ahead and sim to free agency. See who we can pick up here. The combine results are in 2023. Oh, we already looked at the retirements. Looks like a new guy retired. Justin Ellis, I think it was. Alright, sign free agents. Let's see. Excuse me, fuck. So, not really any big time free agents. Definitely some big ones in here though. Could definitely make some moves here. Odell, kinda interested. Michael Pierce. Damn, we could definitely sign some free agent guys for like a year or so. Some fix-it guys. Just go check out by position. Baker Mayfield. Bring him in as a backup. I would not mind that. There's no other teams interested. I might make some ridiculous moves, okay? But I might bring him in on like a small time deal. Might bring him in for a couple of years. I love Baker Mayfield, bro. Definitely think he's very underrated. Drop the money. I'll probably offer him this right here. Just to be our backup behind Jared Goff for a couple years. But if another team picks him up, another team picks him up. But we're the only offer on him right now. Marcus Mariota, pretty sad what's going on with him. Kind of lost confidence and all that stuff. Some like future first round picks in here too that are just real bad and had like nowhere to go. Drew Lock is really interested. Alright, let's check out some running backs. Probably will not sign a running back. Damian Harris is interested. Zeke Elliott, bro. Ooh, that would be crazy. I don't know. We might come back to running backs after, but there's definitely some guys that are really interested in coming to Detroit. Dante Foreman. We'll just see. 'Cause I don't know about the draft yet, so. But definitely some very proven running backs up here at the top. James Robinson, Illinois State. Leonard Fournette, bro, he was a monster in college. With Damian Harris, he's obese. Zeke Elliott, he would be interesting to bring back. Or not bring back, but to bring to Detroit. Dalvin Cook is the best one. No offers yet, but probably. I think I'm just going to try and find a fullback as an undrafted guy. You don't want to come here, Derek. Well, we're not a warm weather state. Close to home, though. Any receivers? Probably won't spend too long on this. Odell Beckham. Donovan People-Jones. Ooh, dude. I think I'm going to try and get him. Donovan's People-Jones. If no one signs Odell after, I'm probably will pick him up. But DPJ, bro, bring him back to Michigan. Hell yeah. We'll offer him this right here. 3-year contract. Don't have a lot of cap space. We can sign Taylor Lewan. Ooh. I mean, I just don't know where we could put him in our lineup. I mean, he could always like move over and maybe play guard or something. Or Taylor Decker could. Maybe, possibly. If he don't get picked up, we might sign him. Connor McGovern is really interested. Huh. Couple on Michigan. Right guards are interested. I mean, Cesar Ruiz has 4 teams already offering on him. David Edwards. Then we're going to sign John Ruin here, if I said his name right. Probably a small contract here. Bring him to Detroit. Bring him back to Michigan. Not really any top linemen out there. See, I just don't know who we should really sign. Chris Wormley. You want to come back to Michigan? Maybe. We'll see. See, there's some really good D tackles that really want to come here. And Michael Pierce for a couple of years wouldn't be a bad idea. He would be a good player. We just don't have a lot of cap. And Aleem McNeil, he's young. I don't know. I'd probably offer him a pretty small contract if he did want to come here. Maybe a $5 million contract, but definitely not that kind of a bonus. We should really look at some corners. Maybe like a $2 million signing bonus. If he takes it, he takes it. He'll probably go to the Cow or to the Bears. DJ Jones wouldn't be a bad one. Christian Wilkins, he's just gonna be too much, too expensive. Trey Flowers, we could bring back to Detroit. Chase Winovich. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to bring back the former Michigan Wolverine. Chase Winovich. Oh, dude. Very underrated Michigan player. Try and bring him back. We cannot sign any more players. But we might definitely look at some other players here. Yeah. Drew Tranquil. I like him. Could possibly sign him. Our defense is bad. Stephen Gilmore. Probably could have made a move on him. I might try and make a move. I mean, he's 33. Rather just develop some younger guys. Jeff Okuda could bring back. Felt like he would have been good if he would have just stayed healthy. I think that's why Detroit really got rid of him. Jordan Lewis. Alright, I think we're gonna... Oh, Stephen Gilmore. And Levi, oh, we'll check out. No signings. We had no oh, no. None of our players, no one. Oh, we got, no. None of the players signed with us. Oh, we got, I'm fucking stupid. We got Donovan People-Jones and Chase Winovich. Alright, well, shit. That Sam Darnold go to the Commanders. See if any players Odell Beckham goes to the Texans. Alright. Alright, Titans got Noah Fant. Connor Williams. Robert Hunt. Zach something. I know who played at Ferris State. Yep. Goes to the Falcons. Some couple good D tackles and division rivals. And they got Christian. Oh my gosh, bro. Minnesota. Got some good D linemen. Khalil Mack goes to the Eagles. That's crazy. Jeff Okudah to the Rams. Malik Hooker to the Eagles. Brandon Jones to the Vikings. Dom something to a 63 overall punter they signed. So my signings, we got a right end and a D tackle. And we're still waiting on these two to sign. Available. There was a corner where Jordan Lewis, possibly. I think I want to bring him in maybe for a year, see how he does. He'll probably be a very active player. Give him this right here. See if he wants to take it. Frank Clark, we could definitely bring for a couple years. Bobby Wagner only has one team interested. Zach Cunningham. I think Drew here, we're going to sign 3 years. Maybe give him 2 years. Maybe 3 and 2.5. I just don't know what other corners. Definitely want to try and get one in the draft. And we have a couple on the team that I like. I think C.J. Henderson played for Detroit for a while. Micah Hyde we could try to bring back, but it'll definitely be hard. 2 teams already going after him. Ashley Davis. Secondary is just bad. Jerome Wilson, he played at Michigan. Don't know who that guy was. Must not have been a very well-known player for Michigan. Taylor Rapp. Chuck Clark. Wouldn't be a bad one. Darnell Savage. Josh Metellus. Huh. Yeah, I don't know if there would be any room for him. You know what? I just think we're going to try and get these guys right here and hope for the best. So yeah, let's go ahead and sim a week and see if we can pick up them 4 guys. And we're probably going to try and build the rest of our team throughout the draft. So let's see what happens. Alright, let's jump in here. Jordan Lewis is coming back to Michigan. We got a veteran corner here to try and help our secondary. So we have 3 guys right here we are still trying to sign. It looks like one of them did. It's like 2 of them did. So, Drew Tanquill, Baker Mayfield. He might sign, he might not. Still, some Bobby Wagner still has no teams interested. Dude, I might take a shot on him. Marquise May. Still teams not interested in some good players. Marcus Peters. Zeke Elliott, no teams interested. Bobby Wagner, bro. I might give him just a small contract for a year. 4 mil. Maybe like a 4 mil signing bonus too. And if he signs, he signs. Definitely be a good player. No other team is offering on him right now. Try and bring Baker Mayfield over and Bobby Wagner. I guess never really looked at combines. So I guess we'll... Did they both sign? Bobby Wagner signed with Detroit. So did Baker Mayfield. He was interested. Definitely he's not going to start over Jared Goff. But he's a good backup to have. So here is our 6 new players. Available guys. Let's check about signed guys. Mike Williams to the Texans. Texans making moves. Keenan Allen to the Titans. Dalvin Cook back to the Vikings. Damn, the Texans got some good guys. Micah Hyde to the Colts. The Eagles got some good guys. The Cowboys got some good players. Let's just see if there's any decent players out there. I mean, we could definitely bring in a good veteran safety. Marquise May. I mean, another corner wouldn't be bad. I mean, Zeke Elliott, bro. Oh. Bring him in Detroit, bro. We'll have a stacked fucking running back room. Taylor Lewan, bro. I might try and get Leonard Floyd. Taylor Lewan. Yeah, we don't have any more money, so we can't make any more signings right now. So yeah, we're just gonna sim to the draft. Because we don't have any more money to sign any more players. So yeah, let's go ahead and sim all the way to the draft. Alright, here we are at the draft. And yeah, let's go ahead and start it up.
On the clock now, it's the Miami Dolphins.
The Dolphins with the number 1 pick. Can we pause? Pause the draft. I think the first round we are just gonna watch every pick of the first round and then probably just simulate all the way to the end right after, and then we'll go through the first round picks again and maybe go through every team and see who some of their top rookies were. But let's view the draft board. We pick at number 8. So I don't know. You know, we might definitely trade back in the draft and pick up some future picks. But there are some really good, couple of good corners here, and a couple in the second round too. But this corner has some good speed, skills, can catch, got good hit power for a corner, good man coverage, good press, good tackling. So yeah, definitely both of these guys are very skilled. His man coverage is not good. He's probably more of a safety than he is a corner. He's got good press, and he's got good speed. Some good guys down the board as well. C-man, B-zone, 4.55, so a bit on the slower end. But yeah, there's definitely some good safeties and corners in the bottom of the first round. Really don't think we really need to try and get a first-round quarterback right now. Maybe one later in the draft to be like our third one. Like Darren Robinson wouldn't be a bad one. It's got pretty good accuracies across the board besides throw on the run. But he's a pocket passer anyway, so probably pick up a late round quarterback at some point. But yeah, we'll probably trade back at number 8 and try and pick up one of them corners. But yes, let's go ahead. See, Will Sampson is the first overall pick, right end from Texas A&M. The Commanders take the first quarterback, Seth Andrews, the big, I believe, 6'6" quarterback from Washington State. I think the Commanders have their franchise quarterback.
The Indianapolis Colts are
Cardinals take right end from Oregon State, Wilkinson.
on the clock now.
Michigan State, right outside linebacker, pick number 4 to the Colts, Brett Dunn. The Bears, Roosevelt Hampton, he was projected at one point to be the number 1 pick. The Bears got him at number 5. Let's see who are the Broncos going to draft a quarterback. They don't. They draft Joe Riles from Washington State, a left end. Washington State got some good players.
It's the Detroit Lions now.
And the Cardinals pick up James Boss from Ohio State. And I definitely think we're going to trade back here. I don't think we need to get one of these 3 quarterbacks right now. I think Jared Goff, and if worse comes to worse, we got Baker Mayfield too, and we have Hendon Hooker as a player as well. So yeah, I don't think we need to worry about a quarterback right now. So I think we're gonna trade down and build up some picks. Definitely don't think we're gonna drop all the way to 30, 15, 29, 24, 13, 31. So like the Eagles have the best one at 13. So I think we'll drop down to 13.
The current pick has been traded.
And we'll see if a corner falls off from here and now.
Next up,
the Eagles drafted a left end from Fresno State.
Next up,
the Patriots take a right tackle from Alabama. The Seahawks take a defensive tackle from UCLA. the Buccaneers take a left outside linebacker from Auburn, and the Houston Texans take a right end from Oklahoma. Let's see where the corners are at right now. I mean, 6. I mean, there is some good safeties too. If we do miss out on one, yeah, there's like 4 decent options for us. So I definitely think we can just keep trading back as far as we can, building up picks. So we're at pick 13 right now. 30, 29, 24. I'm going to pick up 2 future firsts. Like, very shitty fucking offers. I mean, Falcons, they can pick up another second. I think we'll drop down to 24 and then make a pick from there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a trade.
So, yeah, let's hope no one falls. Or let's hope everyone falls. Alright, the Falcons drafted a left outside linebacker, David Hooks. From Texas. And the Giants drafted, I believe, the first wide receiver off the board from North Carolina. Minnesota, they drafted a quarterback, Daron Tyson from Purdue. Alright. So, it looks like a new quarterback in our division. Could be the franchise quarterback. I believe Kirk Cousins is still on the Vikings in this league. And right after him goes the next quarterback, David Porter from Colorado to the Raiders. Johnny Cummings, the right outside linebacker from LSU. Jeff Bowers, the strong safety from Alabama, the first defensive back secondary player off the board to the Steelers. The Saints draft Jerome Pierce. Alright, hopefully one of these defensive backs will last all the way till our pick. May have traded a little bit way too far, but that's alright. So 2 defensive secondary players off the board. And Bruce Brown, a right end from Penn State to the Packers. Eric Weber, cornerback from Missouri to the Jaguars. Ooh, dude, this may have been a risky call. The Bengals take the first tight end, a first-round tight end from Arkansas. And the New York Jets take a left tackle, I believe the second offensive lineman off the board to the New York Jets to try and help out Aaron Rodgers. And we're definitely going to make a pick here. Let's see. There's a couple of good quarterbacks here. And there are a few secondary guys here. Kurt Jefferson from Texas, a hybrid free safety. Has decent speed, pretty much has good ratings across the board. Hit power, we don't all the way know. He's got good man coverage, good zone coverage. He could definitely be a player we pick up and could possibly play safety for us. We have Ronnie Fitzpatrick here from Auburn. He a 4.55 speed, solid, great, decent, elite strength for a corner. He's got C-man coverage, B-zone coverage, B tackling. Alright, Ronnie Fitzpatrick isn't a bad player to look at. And then Contrell Hayes, probably the other player I'd be interested in. He's got good speed. He's got B-man coverage, B-zone coverage, Some decent skills there. I mean, I do like Kurt Jefferson. I feel like he would probably make a good corner. A hybrid. He's probably good man coverage. I think we're going to jump on Kurt Jefferson here. He has pretty good speed. He's not going to be the fastest corner. But if he has better man and zone coverage, probably move him to corner. So yeah, we're going to draft Kurt Jefferson here. Is our first pick. He's got hidden development too. Hell yeah, there we go. We got a good steal right here. Hell yeah, he's 22, he's young too. From the University of Texas. Definitely faces and attires will change and all that. But yeah, I definitely think hidden development probably makes a better corner than he would a safety. But that is our first round pick right there. Definitely a good player to pick up. For right now, free safety player. And then we have a right outside linebacker from Auburn going to the Bears. Daniel Goodwin. The Bears picking up some good players here. Devin Graver from South Carolina, free safety. Goes next. Didn't even see him on the board. The Tennessee Titans drafted Tim Cooper, the D tackle from Ohio State. The Kansas City Chiefs take a left outside linebacker from Michigan State. I believe that's the second linebacker from Michigan State in the first round. A left tackle from Michigan to San Francisco. The third offensive lineman off the board. And your AFC, no, not your AFC champions. The Bills draft a wide receiver from Boise State. Your NFC champions, the Dallas Cowboys, draft Contrell Hayes, a player I was interested in from Miami heading to the Cowboys. Definitely might have to check his ratings out. And your Super Bowl champions, AFC champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, take a running back in the first round, Alex Rivers from Notre Dame. Alright, so the top of the second round here. Well, we'll just go pick by pick till we get to our pick. But the Dolphins draft a left guard from Alabama. Arizona State tight end off the board. A left tackle off the board. Some offensive linemen going off the board to the Texans. The Colts draft a strong safety, Micah Newton. The Chicago Bears draft another quarterback. Didn't they draft a quarterback already? From a quarterback from Central Michigan, Brian Mayers. The Bears drafting quarterbacks. It's now the Arizona Cardinals selection. Kalani something, a wide receiver from Texas A&M to the Cardinals. And then Desmond Castle, a corner from Michigan State, to the Cardinals. So let's see what we got on board. We could jump on a quarterback here, but we could definitely trade down a little bit and then maybe draft him. You know, he's a pretty decent quarterback. He's got good deep accuracy, medium. Could have good short. You know, he's the best player on the board right now. Or we could double on defensive backs. Or take a receiver. We could take a defensive lineman. I definitely think we could trade back here a little bit and try and just get more picks for the future. Why not? And then just try and just take best player available at what we need. So yeah, let's try and trade back a little bit. If that quarterback falls a little bit further, possibly might draft him. Wouldn't mind getting a quarterback to develop. Could get a future first round pick. San Francisco wants to give us quite a bit of picks. The Atlanta Falcons Pick 45. I don't even know what pick 8 is. Let's pick 61. Pick 45. Dude, we might just drop down to San Francisco and pick up a bunch of extra picks. I really don't want to trade out. What is our... Do we have another second round pick? We do at 24. I mean, we could get... You know what? We might get the Ravens' first round pick. Unless another team is offering a first round pick. Well, we're gonna pick up this right here. Get a future first round pick from the Ravens. Let's see who they pick up with this pick. They go after the quarterback. What, are they trying to replace fucking Lamar Jackson already? He must have been a good quarterback. Will be a backup to Lamar. Jamie Morris. All right, damn. All right, let's sim to our pick here. Let's see what we got here. Ryan Fitzpatrick. We could take a chance on him. He was a player I was looking at in the first round. And we might just jump on him, get another corner here. He might be better suited as safety. But let's get him. Normal development, that's alright. Well, we'll jump down a couple of defensive backs in the first and second round. Send to our next pick. Got a couple of picks here in the third round. Let's see here. Another corner. Could try and get a defensive end here. A-man coverage. Top fits us. I really don't want to draft another corner. But he fits us. Take 3 fucking... I mean, 2 corners and a safety, technically.
On the clock now.
Oops. Another corner off the board. Hey, bro, we got to build our secondary up, bro. Not every player is going to work out. Probably draft something different with our next pick. So we could trade back because we don't have another pick till the 5th round. But we might jump on a player here. Could take a defensive end. Could take a linebacker. Connor Hunt from NC State. We really need to get some more linebackers. Just not a lot of work. Got good pursuit, fitness moves. Everything else could vary. I mean, see a big boy, 6'2", 240. John Carter from LSU. What is his... Sit power is bad. Pursuit's not. Power moves. Fitness moves. I think he's a speed rusher. See a speed rusher? Yeah. Well, let's take John Carter here. From LSU. 79 speed. That ain't bad. We're going to take John Carter there. Take a chance on him. Alright, we don't pick again till the 5th round. So yeah, let's go ahead and just sim all the way to the 5th round.
With the next selection.
And yeah, we could probably trade some of these picks. Let's just see what we got here. Zach Ford. Could just jump on just whatever. Could take a right outside linebacker here from Alabama. Block setting. Power moves, fitness moves could be decent, could not be. We'll jump on this Alabama speed rushing right end here. Or right outside linebacker from Alabama. He could be good. He could not be good. I don't know.
Now the
linebacker. All right. Possibly just... Let's see. Matthew Jones. 4.45. That's some good speed. I don't know what he would be good at. Maybe kick returning. Is that really what we want to jump on? Fuck it, why not, I guess. Let's take a shot.
Now on the clock.
Take a shot on him. Only 91 speed, though. That ain't bad. Alright, let's jump. We might as well just keep drafting players. No point in trading these picks. Let's see. See who's all on the... Zach 4, he's dropped. Is he not very good that way? Tony, Leon Black, Indiana free safety. 21 years old, 4.62. Hit power is pretty decent. I feel like I have drafted way too many defensive backs. Could draft a young, like, D lineman. And that don't look bad. That don't look bad either. Alex Bryant from Marshall. Bit slow, but could have really good coverage for a linebacker. I'm gonna take a chance on him. 82 speed from Marshall. Why not? Welcome to Detroit. 6th round pick. Kind of just you just kind of gotta take your chances on these late round picks. 7th round pick. This will be our last pick of this draft. Still some highly scouted guys. Could take an Army wide receiver. Bit slow, probably not. Fitness moves, power moves are bad. Did block set in D? Yeah, no. That's not very good at all. I mean, this Dante Godfrey here, he could be a decent guy. He's 21. He's got C block setting. Fitness moves will be good. We'll take this guy right here. 76 speed at 285. That's going to be a big boy right there in the middle. Alright, well, that's our pick. Alright, let's send it on the draft. We'll see who Mr. Irrelevant is. Alright, draft to recap here. So let's look at our players first. Our 1st round pick, Kurt Jefferson, a 75 overall. Not too bad at all. For first, he got hidden development. I definitely think, I mean, he's kind of even. We could probably move him to corner, and he could develop as a cornerback. Tackling is not the greatest for a safety. I don't know. We'll see. We might move him to corner, but he's not bad. He's a good young. He's a good late 1st round pick. And our cornerback that we got in the 2nd round, Ronnie Fitzpatrick, technically a 73 overall, 21 years old. Yeah, bro. I think he might be better as a safety. Definitely. He's got good hip power. His tackling, you know, he might be, him and our 1st round pick probably swap spots. Unless he's just a really good zone corner. I like my corners that have better man coverage and zone. But I don't know. We'll see. See what happens. And then our 3rd round pick, I believe, the corner from USF. He was a 73, so we got really good man coverage as a rookie. Definitely horrible zone coverage. Got good tackling for a corner. some good catching. We got some good young corners here to develop. One had really good man coverage. One had better zone coverage. Or Kurt has good man coverage. He might be like a safety hybrid. A strong safety, not a free safety. And our other third round pick, John Carter here from LSU, 21 years old. He's got decent fitness moves. Power moves are bad. You know, it's good speed for a defensive end. Tackling's all right. Just a guy to try and just, you know, come off the bench every once in a while and play. Got decent hit power for a rookie. But yeah, definitely a young defensive end to develop. Rashawn Ridley, a 64 overall. We'll see if he makes the active roster. But he's got decent tackling. Hit power is bad for a linebacker. He's got decent pursuit. His pass rushing abilities aren't horrible, but they're not the best. So definitely figure something out. Maybe he's just a special teams guy for now, and he develops in the future. Definitely a speed rusher, but I don't think 254 could possibly be a defensive end. His coverage abilities are probably not good. And then Matthew Jones here, a 68. Way better than I thought he was going to be, from Mississippi Valley State. He is a deep threat. A 91 speed, I really want to call you a deep threat, though. You know, way better than I thought. I thought his catching was going to be way horrible than that. He's definitely not a deep threat, bro. Not with deep route running like that. He's like a possession wide receiver, or like no further than 5 yards wide receiver. But he could definitely be a player we develop. He's got good kick returning. Could possibly go back there and be our main kick returner. He's got pretty good break tackle, juke move, carrying, ball carrier vision. Yeah, he'll probably be our main returner, just so we can get him on the field. Well, way better than I thought he was going to be. And Alec Bryan, he's only a 63 overall. Probably be a practice squad guy from Marshall. Hit power is really bad for a linebacker. He's got decent tackling. Pass rushing abilities suck ass. Pursuit, decent. Acceleration, decent. Speed, decent. Zone coverage ain't bad for a rookie. Could always see what he's at a middle linebacker. Maybe he might be a better pass coverage middle linebacker, maybe. And then Dante Godfrey, 64 overall. Could do worse in the 7th round. But he's decently strong. He's a young rookie, 21 years old. His fitness moves are pretty good for a rookie. Block shedding's pretty good for a rookie. Power moves are pretty low. He's got good speed for a D tackle. 71 tackling for a D tackle, a bit on the lower side. 71 hit power, a bit on the lower side too. I would expect for a D tackle that would just plow you the fuck over. Pursuit ain't bad, instant block ain't bad. So yeah, definitely not a horrible draft, but not, you know, the best as well. But definitely some 3 future defensive backs for our team. But let's go check out the number 1 pick. Was it 76? Was it 73 overall? Was the number 1 overall draft pick. Does have hidden development though. From Texas A&M. He's got really good speed. Decent strength. Wish it would be a little bit stronger for a defensive lineman. Alright tackling. Block shedding's alright. Power moves are not, you know, they're not bad. But a number 1 overall pick, bro. Oh, that may have been a bust for a number 1 overall pick. Andrew, 76 overall quarterback to the Washington Commanders. I think they got themselves a good franchise quarterback. I think they got their franchise quarterback for a while. Got decent speed for what, 6'6" quarterback. Holy shit. Got a really strong arm. Yeah, bro, he's the 23rd best quarterback already in the fucking league at a 76 overall. A right end here at number 3. Brett Dent at number 4. Couple of defensive linemen. This is a very weak class, it looks like. Not a lot of high overall guys. I may mess with the draft sliders a little bit. Maybe make a few positions. Maybe alternate which positions are the strongest each year. But a lot of just like on the lower side of 70s overalls. Here's 2 more first round quarterbacks. The quarterbacks are a strong class, so definitely want to check out the quarterbacks here. The Purdue got themselves possibly their next franchise quarterback, Jerome Tyson. Decent arm, good speed, decent accuracies across the board. Definitely a developable, really good quarterback. The 30th best quarterback, and he's probably not even going to be a starter. And then David Porter here at pick number 16 to the Raiders. Also hidden development from Colorado. He's got a really good arm as well. Decent speed. I think he was another 6'6 quarterback. It's a really good quarterback class. But, you know, they're on the lower side of the 70s. But still 2 really good quarterbacks. John Cummings here. Now here is where, damn, bro, definitely missed out on some good corners here. It's like the higher 70 overall guys went later in the first round. Jeff Bowers here was a player I was looking at. Some good zone coverage, very bad man coverage. But yeah, pretty good. A really good strong safety for the Pittsburgh Steelers. A young player from Alabama. And then Pierce here was a player I was looking at. A really good hidden development player. We got a good hidden development player too. He's just a better overall corner. Better coverages off the bat. The New Orleans Saints got a good corner there. A good right end here in Bruce Brown. Eric Weber was a player I was looking at from Missouri. Another hidden development guy. He is more of a safety, but he is probably just a zone archetype corner. Man coverage definitely has to be developed, especially if he wants to play for Jacksonville. Good tight end here in the first round. Decent lineman. Kurt Jefferson, I'm happy with him. He's a good one. He's got hidden development too, so right outside linebacker. Good free safety here. And Devin Carter, I had no idea who the hell he was, but he was a good pickup for the Rams. He's got hidden development as well. Yeah, really good safety. Definitely could never play corner with 58 man coverage. He's basically just a center fielder as a free safety. Just a deep center fielder that stays back and just makes picks. It's pretty much what he does. Tim Cooper. So definitely not a bad first round. Oh yeah, Hayes here was a player I was looking at as well. See, he would have been a normal development guy, but he got good coverages off the bat. So definitely a good player as well. And then a first round running back with the last overall pick by the Ravens. It's a good one. Hidden development from Notre Dame. Decent speed. Yeah, he's pretty good running back off the bat. 74 break tackle. Definitely not a power back. What the Ravens like. Let's check out the second round. Any big steals in the second round? A 79? Oh my gosh. This dude would have been perfect. Oh my gosh. Probably the best player in the whole fucking draft. What? The Cardinals got a steal in the second round. That is crazy. Wow. They got a steal in the second round. What the fuck? A pick. Oh, that was right before we traded back too. Here are the other two quarterbacks. He was a 66, so he was projected in the first round as well. He's just going to be like a third-string quarterback for the Bears. Would not draft him with the second-round pick, seeing him now. And then there was the other quarterback. He was a 69, so he's a little bit better. Probably just a backup to Lamar Jackson. But he's got hidden development, so he could be good. 75 speed ain't bad. Yeah, so Lamar got a new backup quarterback. But, damn, bro, that's a big old steal. Some good 70 overall, guys. A steal at wide receiver here for the Browns. Some good steals back here in the second round. Jonah Morris, 75 overall. We'll definitely go in depth more with these rookies throughout the season as well. Definitely some big steals in the third round as well. Well, yeah, let's go check out Mr. Irrelevant. A 70 overall in the seventh round. Hell yeah. Mr. Irrelevant was a corner from Memphis. One that could probably make an opening day roster. Not an opening day, but an opening week roster. But whatever the fuck I'm trying to say. But alright. Like I said, we'll go more in depth with rookies throughout the season as well when we check out all the rookies when we play against teams. A trade offer for Bobby Wagner. I don't want to trade him now. Definitely not for that. Yeah, no. I don't need no damn center. Decline. But we're going to go ahead and jump to the preseason week 1. And probably won't be recording any of the preseason. Might play it off camera. Or may not just play it at all. But yeah, hopefully this will be a big year for Detroit. Some big new rookies joining the league. And yeah, I know this first episode was a bit of a boring one. But I like to simulate the first year. But yes, hopefully y'all enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that fun shit. And I'll see y'all on the next one.